I'll say, where am I?
They say, oh, you're underneath the pebble. This is our lair. We've been making this our home for a while because we knew you were going to be here.
Okay, I'll say, why did you bring me here?
Well, we love raw game. So we have you and your friend.
Ronald?
You hear like some sniffling behind you, and Ronald is like chained to a chair behind you.
Oh no. And I'm guessing I'm like bound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's like, oh, we like raw game, so we're eating sashimi right now. And you'll be like just our next raw game. But,
Oh no.
yeah, that's how it works, basically.
Well, that's seriously not cool. We didn't do anything to you, so will you let us go, please?
The thing is we can't because we know you're trying to transport that crate, and yeah. The contents of that crate belong to the Mermaid Kingdom, so...
Well, I know I'm captured, and you might not believe this, but I have not looked in that crate and all, so I was just trying to get paid. I didn't know what was going on with it. You know, I'm just some guy. I don't know if that really, I don't know if I need to be eaten over that.
Like, the thing is, we have no ill will towards you. We just, like...
Just want to eat me.
Yeah, basically. Like, it's kind of just a bonus. We don't really want to go foraging for more fish tonight. We're about to leave and take this artifact back to our kingdom. So it's really no hard feelings at all. Like, I promise. And, like, as she says that, the roof kind of collapses in over her. And you see Angel.
Oh,
Go
Angel!
Yeah. So, like, these big pieces of brick and rock fall on Sashimi, which is the girl that was just talking to you. And Nagiri and Anglaria are like, whoa, oh my god! Anglaria's tail fin looks to be crushed, but Nagiri looks fine. But Sashimi's, like, fucking underneath the rocks. And Angel says, what the fuck, guys?
I'm going to say, Angel, I may have done something stupid.
That's fine, I guess. And she uses her radiant magic to just completely explode the chains around you guys.
Cool. All right, now that I am freed, I would like to go ahead. Do I still have my sword with me, or is it not with me right now?
Your equipment is in a pile over on the, like, just a few feet away from you, basically.
Okay. I would like to quickly, like, dash over and try to grab, put on the jetpack, grab my sword, get all my stuff ready.
Okay, yeah. So you go ahead and get all of that, and you basically just take a turn putting it on, and I'm going to have everyone else roll initiative, and you'll just be last because you're putting your stuff on.
Perfect. Slurpiminder Shinderwall.
Okay.
It was nice of the mermaids to revive me.
Yeah, they like raw game.
Sure. Well, I mean, I guess it makes it. Maybe they didn't want it to be like, they wanted to kill it again, so it was like freshly fresh.
Yeah. So, whenever, like, there's some Japanese, like, high-end Japanese restaurants where they'll, like, keep feeding the fish water while you're eating it. So it's, like, still breathing and alive as it's, like, being cooked and you're eating it.
I've not heard of that.
It's pretty cray, but...
I thought you were going to bring up the, like, places where, like, you literally, like, fish for your dinner, and then, like, you just, whatever you catch, you just, like, give it to the chef. And
Oh,
like,
that's cool,
I'll cook this up.
That's dope. Yeah, that's cool. When I was younger, I went on this, like, trout hatchery farm thing, and you could fish for trout, and then whatever you caught, they would fillet it there, and you'd just take it home.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. My mom was a big gardener, so she asked if we could have the fish trimmings, which is all of, like, the guts and shit and bones and stuff.
Is that good for, like, the garden?
Yeah, it's, like, great compost and mulch. But it made her car smell like fish guts for, like, months. And that was kind of funny.
Stripes, come here.
Good little Stripe. It's always a treat to see Stripes interact with you. Hey, buddy, I love you.
Stripes has a nice primordial pouch.
Yeah.
What secrets do you hold in there?
How to survive. How to survive the winter and people stabbing your tummy. Isn't that right, Stripes? Cutie.
Meow.
Meow.
Hey, Stripes.
He's a good boy. Okay, so Ronald is going to go first.
Let's go, Ronald.
And then it is Nagiri, then Anglerina, or Angleria, and then Angel.
Am I just back to full health?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Alrighty. Stripes, you're crazy. I love you, but I'm not going to have you purring into the mic. I love you so much. Good Stripe. Good Stripe.
Good show.
Jolly good show. Okay, so Ronald goes and sprints towards his cutlass. He doesn't put anything on. He just takes his cutlass and throws it. And we'll see how he does. We'll throw it at Nagiri, whose turn it is next.
And there was 3 people you told me at the beginning, right? There was Ronald, there was Reagan, and there was Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
At first I was like, oh wait, I didn't know if Ronald and Reagan were the same person, so his name was just Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, so you took Ronald with you, and
Reagan's just still at the ship.
Well, you don't know where Reagan is.
Oh, okay,
currently.
interesting. Gotcha.
So Ronald throws the cutlass directly at Nagiri and hits. And
Attaboy.
let's see how much damage this does. Alright, and that does 9 damage. And Nagiri now has a sword sticking through her chest, because it just was thrown at her, and she's just like, does a fish hiss. Alright, and now it is Nagiri's turn.
Ooh.
She is going to...
What's she gonna do, Stripes?
Okay, yeah, that's her thing. She is going to summon her detonating flying fish. She says, detonating flying fish, summoning jutsu. And out of a cloud of mist, these flying fish start jumping over towards Ronald. And 2 of them explode on impact as soon as they hit the ground. Nagiri takes 3 fire damage from that. And then the other 3 flying fish make it towards Ronald. Let's see if Ronald can dodge. Ronald does amazing. Okay, so Ronald jumps out of the way, and the flying fish explode the wall behind Ronald, and it collapses, revealing Reagan.
Oh.
And Reagan's behind, and he's like kind of startled that this wall has just crumbled.
Reagan!
He's like, oh, hey guys. And he's holding the crate, and he puts it down and runs in. So now Reagan is going to be behind you. Okay, now it's Angleria's turn. Angleria is going to create a shield of water around the crate. So it's like a bubble shield of like spiky water that's like thrashing around. That is now around the crate that Reagan has dropped behind the wall. So now it is your turn.
Beautiful. All right, so I have my sword or my my cutlass, and I have my jetpack on. I guess you meant Reagan's like after me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? So who's like around me? Like where am I at in the general area?
Reagan is over by you. Reagan basically just dodged to be like over by your feet.
Okay.
The rest of Reagan's equipment is now destroyed, but you have all of your equipment on you, and you're next to Reagan, who's unarmed. You're kind of off to the side of this cavern, over like 12 feet in front of you, and to the left a bit is where the wall caved down, where where Ronald was. Where Reagan was. Oh my gosh.
That where Ronald did like the move, and then or where.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Ronald would have
They
been there
were
if he dodged the fish.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So Ronald was there, but he dodged, and yeah. So Reagan was behind the wall, and so now wherever that area has been collapsed, the crate is sitting there with the bubble shield around it, and Reagan is still around there.
Okay. So, are there any enemy eyes on me right now, or are they mostly focused on, I guess, Ronald and?
So yeah, Nagiri is focused on Ronald, and then Sashimi was the one that like stuck you with all those knives. She is crushed underneath the rubble. An angel is standing on top of her, so she's not really a threat. And then Angleria just cast that spell on the crate, so she is like,
Okay.
she hasn't attacked anyone yet.
So, if I'm able to, I would like to, with my jetpack, jetpack over to Angleria, and then do like an attack, like hopefully from like the back. I don't know if I'm able to like get a sneak attack from that, or do I have to already be like hidden and then?
Yeah, I think yeah.
I've never played rogue before, so
Yeah, so for sneak attacks, you have to be hidden before you do the sneak attack.
gotcha. And I'm guessing I probably can't be hidden while doing my jetpack. I wouldn't assume.
Yeah, that would probably give you away.
No, that's okay. We'll just go ahead. We'll just blast right into her, just full on jetpack with the my cutlass, and maybe do like a cool front flip while I do it, and then just like slash into her back.
Okay. You do have multi-attack and 2 cutlasses, if you wish to use them. If you want to do like one super precise strike with 1 cutlass, you can, or if you want to do both cutlasses. I gave you like a normal cutlass and then a lucky cutlass.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I just now realized that there are 2 in here. Yeah, maybe we'll just well, I guess I said maybe since I only said that we had 1, we can just assume it was my lucky cutlass. I'll just go in for like a precise like
Okay.
a nice little stab, or I guess slash.
Skewer.
Yeah, skewer. There we go.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Perfect. Ooh. Yeah, just 19 for me.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that hits.
Perfect.
And you stab Angleria right through. Where do you want to stab Angleria?
We'll just try to do it in like right in the middle of the back.
Okay.
Hopefully a little spine action or something like that.
Yeah, in between like the shoulder blades, kinda.
Yeah.
All right. And so now go ahead and roll for damage.
Perfect. 1d8 plus 4. Ooh. That is gonna be 6.
6. Okay. So she's like, and like coughs up some neon blue blood. Some neon blue mermaid blood. And now it is Angel's turn.
Oh wait, can I use bonus action to kind of get some of that blood and just take a little taste of it?
Yeah, okay. You do. It tastes like an umami flavor, like kind of a savory. Ooh, umami.
No.
Yeah, kind of a soy-ish fishy sauce.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just curious. I thought it'd be like blue Slurpee or something like that.
A delicacy. So yeah, now it is Angel's turn, and Angel is going to use her Radiant Jetpack to glide up and hover, and then she's going to use her blaster pistol to just aim, and you notice she's aiming directly at Nagiri and Angleria at the same time. Like with both of her
she has
hands.
2?
Yeah, she has 2 blasters. Ooh. And she's going to aim, and let's see what happens.
She just started blasting then, huh?
Just started blasting. Okay. So she misses both shots. And she shoots like right over both of your shoulders, like with you and Angleria's shoulder, and then the other shot just like barely misses Nagiri's leg. So.
And Nagiri's the one that's trapped, right?
Oh, Sashimi is the one that got fucked up by
Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah, they're both sushi names.
I thought it was gonna be. I was like, damn, she really missed the person who's just like sitting there like prone and like trapped under rocks. That's crazy, but never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure. I'm
mixed
pretty
up.
sure the one that's under the rocks is like they haven't moved at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, now it's Ronald's turn. Ronald's gonna run over to the sword that is stuck inside of Nagiri.
Oh wait, did Reagan have their turn?
Oh shit, Reagan didn't have it. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Reagan. What does Reagan have? Reagan just has a normal sword. Okay. So Reagan's gonna run in. He's gonna target Nagiri. He's gonna do a big slash. And so he tries to hit Nagiri with a slashing motion of his sword, but it actually clangs off of the sword that's already stuck into her. And it just clangs off, and he isn't able to get a hit.
Dang.
Alright, with Reagan's turn done, now it's Ronald's turn. And, yeah. Ronald's gonna run towards his sword that's stuck in Nagiri and try to pull it out. So we'll do...
Maybe since it just got hit, hopefully it's a little loose.
Hopefully. We'll do a strength check. And okay, he's able to pull it out. And with that action, Nagiri just bleeds out and collapses onto the floor.
Ooh.
That makes it Anglaria's turn. And Anglaria is going to cast a bubble shield on herself. See if it is fully effective, because she does have a sword in her. Okay, she tries to cast a bubble shield around her, and it forms around the sword, but it breaks. Like, it can't fully form because there's a sword sticking out of her. So she just wasted that spell. And she's just like... She like tried to do like a lunging move to get out and create a shield at the same time, but she just fell down on the ground, and she still has your sword in her.
Is she prone now?
Yeah, she's prone.
Gotcha.
All right, now it's Angel's turn, and Angel's just gonna stop floating and fall directly. Let's see. She's gonna try to aim for Anglaria's head. We'll see if she makes it. And she makes it near, she almost she tries to make it so she just, like, falls directly on her head with her legs to crush it, but she misses, so she just angrily shoots her in the head. Oh, and I guess I have to see if she hits that shot, too. She tries to shoot her in the head point blank and misses as well.
Bro, how?
Alright, so now it's your turn.
Okay. So, we have Anglarius left. Anglarius? Is that it?
Anglaria.
Anglaria.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I'm mixing up the names, aren't
She's the only one left.
Oh, right. The other one. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And that's the one I'm already fighting, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay.
Your sword is impaling her at the moment.
I would like to go ahead and take it out from her.
Okay.
And then I will, like, slowly... like, kind of, like, casually just, like, walk up to her head and then just say, like, do you have anything to say? Like, was it all worth it?
Yeah. She's like, if you want the honest truth, yes. And many more will probably die to retrieve what's in that crate. So, fuck you. And she spits neon blue blood on your shoes.
Ooh, gotcha. I would like to just go ahead and just finish it there, or like hopefully finish it there, and I'll just take like a stab at the head.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
It's gonna be embarrassing if it doesn't.
You have advantage. You have advantage on this.
Okay. 19.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank God, because the first roll was 2.
Yeah, you stab her right through the head, and she's just like, she looks like a dead fish. But yeah, that's that.
Perfect. I'll say, well, guys, that was fun. Thanks for the rescue, Angel. That was a great shot you missed on the very last one, but thanks for coming anyways. Shout out to Reagan for also being here. You guys rock. You guys are my favorite crew members. Let's get this fucking crate up back to the ship.
Yeah, Reagan's like, yeah, anytime. So glad to do the rescue. And Angel's like, where were you, Reagan? He's like, I was going to rescue them. All right, and now everyone goes to ship, walks over to ship with crate. Yeah. So you guys go over to the area that you remember where ship being. It's over by the ruins of that old lighthouse. You kind of feel a chill go over you as you walk past the ruins of the lighthouse, but as you approach the rocks, Angel glides over and rips off the tarp, revealing the Dread Red rocket. A ruby red speedster ship with arcane rockets attached to the back.
Mama. Home
But
sweet
yeah,
home.